art far into the future. There are a number of individuals tonight that we have to recognize. The first one is Jason Hailey, who is the recipient of this year's Don Kubley Award, the most distinguished award we give at Art Center College of Design, and who is a photographer of exceptional creativity, who has made outstanding contributions in both the fields of commercial and fine art. He's a consummate professional and a great friend of the college. Jason, we truly salute you for your contribution both to the world of photography and the world of Art Center College of Design.
Few people have raised photography to the level of serious art as this year's recipient. Since 1957, he climbed around California's scrapyards with his 8x10 camera, focusing his lens on the changing man-made landscape. In the early 1960s, his photographic vision focused on wall surfaces, then later on compressed metals. More recently, he has directed his lens on the recycled waste of society's discards. He calls this continuing series of studies of the industrial landscape selective eye artworks. Describing his selective eye targets, he says, "These images force us to confront the world with an inspired consciousness for understanding and asking questions about the disposable crisis of our planet." Explaining the rationale behind his environmental focus, he says, "While it's not the purpose of art to deal solely with the Earth's crisis, I try to raise questions about the continuing need to rethink our disposable society. When serious art touches our senses, forcing us to confront the world with renewed understanding, it embraces a consciousness for bettering the world. This can be art with truth and art with purpose." His photographic achievements are included in numerous private institutional and museum collections, showcased in Graphies, Art Direction Magazine, CA Magazine, Designers West, and other art books. His art has been published in Italy, Japan, Switzerland, Great Britain, and the United States. Exhibited at the Dallas Museum of Art and is in the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art, New York. Prior to his arrival at Art Center in 1948, he studied art and photography at the University of Florida, Chouinard Art Institute, and the University of Southern California. Following graduation from Art Center, he established an advertising photography studio in Los Angeles, and he was soon attracting illustrative assignments from leading agency and corporate clients. His work appeared in magazines such as Life, Look, Vogue, Time, and Newsweek, on billboards and annual reports, and on TV commercials for such accounts as IBM, Xerox, Eastman Kodak, Ferrari, and United Airlines. He was able to pursue his own creative works all the while, and in 1987 he sold his studio and left advertising, concentrating exclusively on serious art and photography, and documentary videography. He served on the faculty at Art Center and also lectured extensively in this country and internationally. He is a former president of the American Society of Photographers and life member of the Professional Photographers of America. We can safely conclude that this man is indeed himself an original and most deserving of the Don Kubley Award for the year 2000. With great pleasure that I present the Don Kubley Professional Attainment Award to my good friend, Jason Hailey.
Well, thank you for that very warm welcome, and for all of you coming here tonight. And this is an honor, and I'll certainly treasure the rest of my life. When I first came to Art Center, I thought I knew something about photography. And then I learned that it's more than just passing through the orange doors of 7th Street and 3rd Street classrooms. There were those notable instructors, and some of you might remember, like C.K. Eaton, Al King, Eddie Kaminsky, Charlie Potts, and even Ansel Adams at a time. And we had to conquer them. Image making was more than darkroom wizardry. And these masters shaped our aspirations and taught us how to make, not take pictures. And our class of 51 received the first degrees, professional art degrees, and then we took our cameras and went out to pursue our careers. Art is a very noble calling and a positive force that never leaves you. It touches all of our senses, but we must harness that force. And I'm grateful to Art Center for the art training which has been so important in my career in photography. Art Center is also about possibilities. Its art design training provides an arena for dreams to unfold. We learn to follow the art spirit within us, but we also practice solid fundamentals, and we mastered the teachers, from the master teachers that is, and we had to get it right. At Art Center, artistic design, or idealism, is fashioned to meet the real world. We're trained to be skilled not only in the practice of our craft, but in all of life's endeavors. As photographers, we learn to achieve a personal vision and enrich a worthy idea with the best equipment that we have, our head, hand, heart, and hand. We learn a useful visual language. And these unlimited possibilities and ideas of Art Center have guided my professional career for over 40 years. Now I'm going to wind up. It's rather amazing. You start early taking pictures at 11 years old, and it charts your career. You seek good training, like at Art Center. And then the camera takes your life on a fascinating journey. A journey that is inevitable destiny. And I am fortunate to be a photographer. I cannot imagine a more rewarding life than being involved with the spirit of creative work. It's been a life of joy and a life of meaning. Thank you very much for this honor tonight. Appreciate it.